Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Sorry we are a couple of minutes late. I had some technical issues, and by technical issues I mean we crashed a desktop.
Good
oh, I can hear myself.
ladies
This
and
is
gentlemen.
not
Welcome
very
to
nice.
a Microsoft.
There we are. Right. Cool. So we've got that open. We'll bring that over to here. Yes, we had a bit of a crash to desktop. Hang on, I'm just opening up the stream. Fly with Tom. I could have just pressed on my channel, but hey ho. Right. Yeah. So had a bit of a crash, which is I mean, well, it's okay. These things happen. It turns out it's not what I thought. So it's not IVAO. That was, for me, that was the logical explanation because it only started crashing when I started going on IVAO, but it turns out it's a GPU overclocking issue. Now, I bought my laptop already overclocked, so this could be a bit of an issue going forward. So I think I just need to set up a good donation goal and get you guys to buy me a new computer. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. But no, that's fine. So we've had our crash, so touch wood, we're not gonna have any issues, he says. So that is absolutely fine. We'll turn live chat on OBS and let's jump into the cockpit. There we go. Push the right button this time. Right, we're not on any network, we're just flying offline, so there's no AI traffic, nothing else like that. So I have turned some of the graphical settings down as well, just because well, you know, I told you to go away. Just because then that will hopefully mean that we won't die as often. There we are, gone. Right, happy days. Double check, make sure, because I did all the fuel planning earlier. Yep, cool, happy days. Right. So let's. Now, I've done it a little bit differently. So I've loaded the flight plan in already, so we don't have to do anything FMC-wise, which is great for me because I'm a bit stupid. And so yeah, we should be good to go. And I've got some lovely checklists here. So we're gonna go through the checklists now. So I downloaded it. Where is it? No, it's the calculator. I don't want the calculator, I want the checklist. Here we are. Checklist. Open up. Hi Gary, how's it going? Yeah, no, I know, it's a shame because I just want it to work, you know, and I'd love to just go out and buy a new computer, but unfortunately I can't. Right, so preliminarily cockpit preparation. Ground power EP is on. No, I didn't do that one, did I? No, I did not. So that's split. Oh, is it down here? Oh, cool, that's fine. ESS main split battery, that's up. Cool. Equipment bay. Fan 1 in switches. All need to be set to up. So where are we? That's equipment bay cooling panel. That's fuel management. Equipment bay cooling. Right. Okay. Here we are. So fan 1 and fan in switches need to be set to up. Cool. Forward supply switch. Forward flow, I guess. Need to be set to norm. So norm. Oh, forward supply. There we are. Is that left hand side? That's rear. Extraction switches need to be on anyway. Okay, so I've not hit the forward supply switch. That's forward extract. Forward flow. I'm gonna guess it's these. Or is it this one? That's pressure release. Standby inlet valve. Emergency relief switch. So they're on. Okay, that's fine. Right. Next thing, flight engineers, cockpit preparation, overhead panel scan, forward door switch. So I guess that's up here because it says overhead. That's bleed control. We'll come back to that in a minute. Forward door switch needs to be open. Where are we here? Oh, you're good. You're off today. Oh, that's good, mate. Well, it's Sunday. Nobody wants to be on a Sunday. Cool. Right. Phones. Okay. Fasten seatbelts. Lighting as required. Servo controls. Servo controls. Pretending like I know what I'm talking about here. Servo controls. Both normal. Middle. Oh. Right, so I'm going to guess it's a switch. That's fuel heaters, engine circulation valves. Haha. Normal. Happy days. Right, cool. Lights as required. Nav lights need to come on, but they are up here. Oh, hang on. Overhead panel, as in this overhead. Is that where I'm wrong? Is it right? Servo. Let's just double check. Yep. So they're both set to normal. That's fine. Right. Auto throttle on. Auto throttle is on. Happy days. Engine rating mode takeoff. Yep. Valves are shut. Pitot heaters are off at the moment, and that is all good to go. We're doing the bare minimum. Engineer panel forward leg scan. Right. Reheats are off. That's fine. Engine starting valves are off. Ignore. We've got fire sensors are both to mid, that's fine. And then we've got interphone set to flight, that's not really important, I'm the only one in the cockpit. Right, engineer panel left row scan. Ramp / spill meter switches. Left row scan. So that'll be this one, will it? Ramp. Ramp / spill master switches. Let's have a look. Da-da-da-da. Fuel heaters. Nozzle. Flight reserve. Right, it's not there. Oh. Ramp spill master. Right. Set to unguard. Manual. Cool. Can I regard them? I can. And they're still at man, which is great. Right, okay. Third row. Oh, hang on. Sorry, second row. Secondary air doors shut. Right, second row. Secondary air doors. Secondary air doors need to be shut. No, shut. Happy days. And nozzle angle scheduling NASU test. NASU? Oh. Okay, cool. That's on normal. NASU. Fuel vent. I can't see anything else. Artificial fuel. What's these? Oh. Nothing apparently. Right, NASU. Okay, so third row. Tank 9. Inlet valves. Oh, wow, okay. Right, fuel management. Oh dear, where is tank 9? Tank 9. Where are the inlet valves? That's tank 5. 7, 8. 7, 8. Where is 9? Oh, tank 5, tank 7, tank 9, inlet valves. Oh, that's 11. Tank 9, inlet valves. Oh, need to be set to auto. Cool. Cool, you guys are good to go. You set to auto 2. Tank 5 and 7 pump switches to off. Tank 5. And 7 switches to off. Happy days. Right, we've got tank 5 and 7 switches to off. That's done. We've done that. Pump switches, and then what's this one? Come on. Oh, 5 and 7 pumps as well. So that's 5 and that's 7 pumps. Right, okay. And then we are going to go 6 and 8. 6 and 8. Okay. Engine feed switches all 12. Right, engine feed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Happy days. Engine LP valves. Right, which one are you? Oh, it's an unguard, so it'll be under a guard. All 4. So I presume, yep, that's you guys. Right, cool. And engineer's 4th panel, group 1 switch on and guarded. So that's going to be you. Right, so we're looking for a guarded thing. Oh wait, hang on. Is it you? That's comparative test. Don't need you. Group 1 switch. Group 1. There's a jet valve. Looking for a guarded switch. Oh, this one? No, because it's looking for on, not norm. On. Oh, this one? Because what's the one above it? Temperature control panel. Oh, this one. Temp group 1 switch on and guarded. Right row scan. Right row scan. Right, so green system, engine 1 and engine 2 pumps. Both shut. Engine 3 and engine 4 pumps, both shut. Engine 3, engine 4. And that's blue, isn't it? Blue system, yeah. Yellow system, both on. That's fine. SSB selector. SSB selector. Close. We want Gen 1 all set to on. So where is the generator? Switches somewhere here. I know 3, 4. Water heater switch. Where's water heater? Water heater's on. Cool. I think that's that section ready. Captain's cockpit preparations, right. That's fine, as required. Altimeter set local, done that with the push of 1 button. Happy days. First officer's cockpit preparation, O&M. What? Right, let's move over here. Right, so first officer O&M elevons, green mid. I'm very confused. O&M elevons. Oh. You're all on, that's fine. Wing and intake. Cool. Where, if the co-pilot is supposed to be doing this, where does this sit here? Nope. Display compass. Yeah, no, that's not it. It's not them down there. Oh well, okay. Anti-stall system 1 and 2, it's on. Cool. Windshield de-ice off. That's fine, that's already off. Transponder check standby. Transponder is on standby, I think. He says. That's radar system. Standby. Am I being dumb? I think so. Oh yeah. Right, it's on standby. Happy days. Right, captains. Oh no, we've done that. FMS setup, we've done that. Right, before start checklist, flight controls. The only thing we need to do is secondary air doors, EP, need to be set to auto. That's an engineer's job, so that'll be over here. Secondary air doors. Oh, we did something with that, didn't we? Secondary air doors need to be set to auto. Right, you are set to auto. Happy days. Engine start and pushbacks. Engine starting order with. Cool. Happy days. Right. Okay. Let's jump in here. We're going to get the engineer to start the engines for us, because apparently, well, I really don't want to have to deal with that again. We are actually, first of all, we are departing off of runway. Let's have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Oh, didn't start Volanta. That was close. We're going to plan a flight. And we're going to go add flight plan from sim brief. There we are. Happy days. Right. Winds are 050 19 knots. So we will be departing off of 02 what was it? 050. So we'll depart off runway 12. No, we'll depart off runway 8 left. So we want to come out of here. We're gonna want to go nose right, nose left. Sorry. We're gonna start that again. Right. So here we are. Gonna come out of here. Gonna end up about there, please. Happy days. That's been planned. I think. I hope. But actually, let me just do that again, just because I really don't want to mess it up. Right. Here we are. Right. So we're gonna come out here. We're gonna start. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go there. Right, that's been planned. We're going to request pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set.
Sir.
You may lift.
Oh,
The
why?
parking brakes
All
are set.
doors and
You may
hatches
lift.
closed, and all ground equipment is removed. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
What is it
We are cleared
doing?
for start and push. We are cleared for start and push.
Okay. Cleared for push start.
Alright,
Okay,
flight engineers starting the
cleared
engines
push
for us.
start.
Lovely, lovely.
Please release parking brake. Please release
Parking brakes are
brake.
released. Parking brakes are
Commencing
released.
pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. Commencing
It will
pushback.
start in
You
the
can start
sequence.
the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Oh dear. Whoa, there goes my cup of tea. We shall now. First of all, we're going to get the beacon light on. We'll get the logo. Oh, we don't need the logo, it's daytime. So we are due to arrive into London, 3 hours from now? It's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 8:30, I'd say. There we go, got a good start on engine 1. Lovely, lovely jubbly. There goes the nose. We're just getting the visor down at the minute. And we'll get it down to 5 degrees once the tug has gone away. We get visor de-ice on, just because, yeah. Gonna get these turned on as well. Ta-da, 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 get the engine anti-ice on as well. It's New York, we know what it can be like. So temperature I know is currently 12 degrees, but as soon as we start getting up, who knows what New York's going to do to us. Alright, set parking brake.
Please set your parking brake. Okay, push back.
Parking brake set.
Please set your
Parking brake set.
Parking
Right.
brake set. Lowering aircraft.
We're going to get this set to 240 knots.
Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Initial climb of
Startup is
28,000
complete.
feet.
You may
Cleared
disconnect.
to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Roger. Good engine
Holding
start.
position
Cleared
waiting
to
for the visual.
disconnect.
Thank
See
you
at
and
the
goodbye.
side. Have a good
Holding
flight.
position waiting for the visual. Thank you and
We've got
goodbye.
a lek turned on. Right, let's see what's going on here then. So, after engine start, all engines are started and happy days. Engine start and pushback. When engine 3 and 2 are running, ground power EP can get turned off. EP, that's battery, we don't want that one turned off. It's 40 kilograms of fuel used already. EP off. Oh, actually here, EP on, that's fine. We leave the EPU on until all engines are running. Where are we with, is this it here? EPU off. We've still got a red and a yellow electric warning. Right, let's have a look then. Right, so that's that turned off. After start check, the EPU off. Good. And right, so then we want to come. I feel like I'm just undoing everything I did before. On. No, that's not electrical. Don't know why I thought that would make a difference. Electrical still on. There we are. Found it. Right, before taxi, we've got nothing required, so let's go. Ah, dear. Right, okay, we'll get 5 degrees nose down as well. Everything's set for departure, and auto throttle 1 is turned on. We'll turn that off for now. Let's start taxiing. Get the taxi lights on. We'll close the pushback menu. It's landing lights, taxi lights, and runway turns. We'll get them on. So we're going to taxi the long way around, I think. Are you off or on? Parking brake. Brake forward is off, isn't it? Yes, it is. Just need to get some fuel burning. How much fuel? We're gonna see that thing spinning, aren't we? There's the fuel we've used in. There it goes. Jeez. Right, so we're going to turn right on Alpha, I think. Unless we're going to go round to the left. Because I know we can go round to the left. Yeah, we'll go around to the right. Just keep it proper, you know. Nah, we'll go around to the left. This aircraft burns too much fuel to worry about keeping things proper. So I'm gonna actually stop here just quickly. So I want to be making a left here. Stay on Alpha. Happy days. God, this takes some power to get going. Happy days, wonderful. Right. So we are now looking at bring some of the power back. Open the checklist. Open up the checklist before taxi. That's before takeoff is what we're wanting now. ATC clearance is as required. Apparently there's nothing else required for takeoff. Check takeoff speeds from your gross weight. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Line up and set parking brake. Set takeoff thrust, full power, afterburners on. Release parking brake. V-rotate, slowly rotate to 13 degrees nose up altitude. Positive rate of climb, retract landing gear. Increase nose up altitude to maintain V2. Nearly impossible in the sim at the moment. Okay, that's great to have on a checklist. 600 feet lower nose accelerate to maintain V2 plus 40. Oy. Way. What was that? Maintain V2 plus 40. Nearly impossible in the sim at the moment. Lower nose to accelerate to 250 knots. And that's at 1500 feet. Use manual throttle or engage IAS acquire with 250 knots set. What is going on? Why are we bouncing around? Just a really bumpy part of JFK, is it? Where are we actually? It's kind of taxiing here. Yeah, we're following this round to the left. Happy days. So we'll set this to 250 knots, and once power is set, we'll hit IS. Once we're off the ground, we'll hit IS acquire. What's the initial departure out of? So there's Kennedy 5. We're obviously going to. We don't need to worry about Canal C because we just need to make a right turn as soon as we depart out. So we're going to head after departure. We'll get flight directors on actually. So flight director 1, director 2. Oh, lovely! Look at all those quickie U-turns. Flight director 1, flight director 2. They are on. They're not working at the moment because nav mode's turned off. It wants us to turn left, which is fine. So we want this heading after departure, which is 210. Hang on one second, I can see a message there, I just can't. Oh, actually I can. They should have had a small tug that pulled the Concorde around so it wouldn't have burned so much. Yeah, it would have been cheaper, that's for sure. So we want 210 after departure. Taxi, we're going to make a right turn here. Yeah, so this is us now. We're turning on to. I don't think a right turn was able there. That's us turning on to Papa now. Let's have a look at the message. They should have had a small tug that pulled the Concorde around so it wouldn't have to taxi. Just hoist up the belly of the plane onto the runway like Thunderbird's vehicle. You know what, right? I wonder actually how much fuel have we used now. Right, so we've been taxiing what? 4 minutes-ish? Like properly taxiing? We've used 250 kilograms of fuel. 250 kilograms, so that's 250 litres roughly. It's almost 1,000 litres. I've done A320 flights that haven't used 1,000 litres of fuel. And we're just casually using that before we even get off the ground. You know, we've got 88 tons of fuel. The majority of that gets sucked up going up to, you know, climbing out. It's just mental. Alright, as we are next to depart, let's get everything on. And we'll get the anti-collision lights on. Still don't need the logo lights on. What? I just saw that windsock. Okay, no, that's fine. I thought it was pointing across the runway then. I was like, what? Why would you do this to me? But it's not. All is A-okay. Oh, bumpy again? Bump, bump. Gotta admit though, there is just something about Concorde that's just so wow. Right, we are coming to the end of the taxiway here, so we're going to go all the way down to Papa Foxtrot, which is the very last left-hand turn. I'll know when we get there because we're going to run out of taxiway, and the ground textures have gone. Okay. I see how it is. That's A-okay. Right, so we're going to line up on the runway and we're going to engage the parking brake. The runway textures are going to have gone too, aren't they? What? Really, New York? Really? All because my internet connection is an 80 gigabytes a second. I feel like we're in the runway at the moment. I don't know why I'm getting that feeling, but I've got it. Right, that is engines idle, parking brake is set. How much fuel have we used on that taxi? 340 kilograms of fuel. What are these lights? I feel like they shouldn't be, oh well. Right. Let's close the ground shaft. We're not going to need that one anymore. We will, however, take the... wait, there we are. Runway decided to load in and we're not that lined up actually. But anyway, we'll be fine. We'll be able to correct for that. Okay. Checklist. Where are you? Takeoff. Check your takeoff speeds. So, takeoff speeds are today. VR will be 188. V2 will be 1213. And V2 plus 20 will be 253. So 250 will do. Right. Engines are stable. 3, 2, 1. Now. There we are. Good reheat. Keep some downward pressure on the nose. Airspeed's alive. Release the downward pressure from the nose. 160 knots. Rotate. Start rotating anyway at 188. We're trying to rotate. Not much is happening. We are up off the ground. Happy days. I think we might have had a slight more crosswind than we thought. Positive rate, gear up, and let's climb. Auto throttle 1, IIS acquire. Get nose up. After departure, we're gonna track heading, autopilot on. Absolutely not, track the heading, thank you. Altitude acquired mode. There we go. And we're going to take a screenshot. Happy days. Get back in the cockpit. We're going to put said screenshot into paint.net. Here comes the heading. So we're now flying out over to the sea. Maintaining with noise abatement, and happy days. Okay, let's get LNAV mode turned on now. Gotta get the nose coming up. 4,000. Sorry, the visor coming up. Here comes the rain. Doo 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 doo. Look at the wind. Look at the wind. Look at the waves. Climbing up quite happily. Reheats are off, just doubly checking that. Absolutely wonderful. Well, Gary, I know you were listening in yesterday, but it's a good job we didn't have to RTO on that one. Right, 6,000, 7,000 feet. Fly Live is showing us a rather odd ET. Oh, never. Never. Oh well. Right, there we are. 629 Zulu. That's what we're at the moment. Cool, we'll get that shut down. Right, we're coming through 8,000 feet. Why is FlyLive saying we're going to be there in the next minute? Showing us a real ETA now? Nope. Apparently not. Well, let's change it then. Settings to flight data. Advanced. General. Is it in there? No SIM connect. Enable GPU acceleration editor. Oh dear. So that's coming through 10,000 feet. We'll get the lights off. And we'll hit the acceleration to 310, 320, 330. I can count up in tens. I swear there was a use simulator time for ETA. Nope. Well, our ETA is a bit broken. That's okay. Here we go. Climbing through 13,000 feet now. Autopilot is on and it is having us on the line. Oh, so happy with that. Something just clicked. Oh yeah, it was us coming out of reheat, was it? Yeah. It's the moon. Fly me to the moon. Nice. Quite big here. Oh well. Shake around, wee. There is something beautiful about this. Something about the pollution too, it's great. Let's rotate a little bit. Take that in. Absolutely lovely. it. So it's climbing through 16,000 feet, 17,000 feet now. Yeah, so weird how Microsoft Flight Sim can give you a good flight one time, chaos the next. Watched 2 the past day or so, crashed the MD and the 146 on takeoff. Engines shutting down. Yeah, but at least with Concorde, it does have some pretty good brakes because it kind of needed them. So when we, yeah. So when we were taking off and it was awful, yeah. Right, so happy days. We're currently in Boston Center if you're online, but we're not online, so there's that, I guess. Yeah, but apparently I need to get my, just to stop it as much, I need to get my GPU unoverclocked basically. So, which is a shame because I don't really know how, I don't know how to do that, so I'll have to, I'll have to take it to a shop. Which, I mean, it's okay, but it's not ideal. – 21,000 feet now. Gary, are you saying you watch other people? $84 miles from our next fix, which is I don't know what it is, to be honest. Lindy, God, not Lindy again. And then we're on oceanic waypoints all the way across. Well, I say oceanic waypoints. We're on north and west, that and long. And then our first is Lullux, which I also believe is our deceleration point. If we go, no, I want JFK to Heathrow, Lullux. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna start decelerating. Right, so approaching 24,000 feet now. Mark is 0.78. It's as fast as the A320s fly across the Atlantic. And what ETA are we looking at? Oh, apparently we're going to be there in 30 seconds. Only when forced do I know. I know you sleep sometimes. Yeah, only sometimes. Only sometimes. Hopefully, though, next couple of weeks we'll get some dual stuff in. So we'll work with some of the creators. Right, what skin temperature are we at? 38 negative. Cool. Yeah, sleep sometimes. Also, yeah, the video I did Inverness to Edinburgh because we did Aberdeen to Glasgow the other day. I did Inverness to Edinburgh last night in the turboprop in Embraer 110, and we've got cool landing replays now. So when we land in London, we can actually look at the landing from like different views. It's great. I've not started tracking this flight yet with it because obviously it's generating another file and I really don't want to overload the computer. So when we're coming to London, I will turn on the tracking. Right, so that's us approaching 28,000 feet. We're going to engage max climb. Here come the reheats. Gonna let the speed build up a little bit. Watching that Mach number rise and rise and rise. What else have we got? Checklist time. Climb CG at 10,000 feet. We're supposed to accelerate to 400, sorry. 400 knots, and then we're gonna set climb to 60,000 feet, please. Cool. Oh, I want that pointing straight up, please. Is that pointing straight up? No, yet. No, it is. Happy days. So that's the, if we go outside. We're going to pass through the sound barrier in a second. There we go. We are supersonic. Lovely. Ground speed, it's not telling you. Why is it just broken at the moment? Yeah, but that's us. We're supersonic now. We won't hear sound from the front of the plane again until England. So we're climbing and climbing and climbing. That is A-okay with me. 48 miles until our next waypoint. Fuselage temperature is +4 now. We're going to get the... I just need to grab the arrival. So Heathrow... radio frequency for 113.6. Cool. As beautiful as Microsoft Flight Simulator is, would you think they have a better suite camera? Yeah. Yeah, you really would. You think they would have, because I mean up here they've got the replay, but it's development mode only, and I'm not here for having to go in and like do all these other things just to get a replay, which apparently isn't even that good. So I just went on and I installed what's it called? Sky Dolly. So basically it tracks the flight, and you can go back to them at any point. You can fly with your plane. So if you wanted to if you wanted to do like a formation flight or something, then you could 100% do that. What is going on? Why? Okay. I'll just let you do your thing, aircraft. 1.19 mark. Right, let me get us a proper ETA. So we both know... I didn't start any clocks, did I? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. When do I ever? So statistics. Well, we'll know once we get to 60,000 feet what time we'll be arriving, roughly. Max climb is still on. Yep. Just climbing up speed-wise, are we? I think so. We are still... Are we still climbing? No, we're not. We are just accelerating at this point. Is it waiting for 500 knots, is it? Or not too sure? Hey, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, what I am enjoying though is we are getting closer and closer by the day to 100 subscribers, which is great. So we're at 74 now. So I think we gained a couple the other day, which is always good fun. And then Tuesday is going to be a bit odd because I don't think I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday because I've got to go pick up my partner from her work, which is a million miles away. So it's about a 2-hour drive each way. But what I will do is I'm gonna do a flight at some point, and I'm just gonna record it, and then I'll set it to release on Tuesday. steamy. Oh, sorry, it is 11103. There we are. So that is us now heading towards our first Latin long waypoint. Climbing through 40,000 feet. Airframe temperature is 46 plus. That's fine. And yeah, so this is it. It's a little bit smoother this time than it was last stream, that's for sure. We've been live 50 minutes, so by this point last time we did Concorde, we weren't even off the ground. We've been flying about 10 minutes now. That's great. Let's take a screenie. Lovely. Happy days. Oh dear. It's just something else, this plane. The fact that you can go from New York to London in 3 hours, realistically. How fast are we going now, actually? We are doing 1.7. Mark 1.7. Lovely stuff. So I'm being told that is putting our ETA to about 2 hours and 52 minutes. Happy days. Oh, we've got somebody else as well. They're doing they're already up at 45. They're up at 45,000 feet at the minute, and they're doing Speedbird 217. So that's Washington to DC to London, and yeah. What's my streak now on Flight Sim? 7-day streak on Flight Sim. How lovely. And then sorry. Yeah. That's it, isn't it? 1.8 mark now. ETA is coming down and down and down. 2 hours and 41 minutes left to run, apparently. Obviously, that will go up again once we start descending. And why are we turning right? You know what? I'm not going to interfere. I'm going to let it do its thing. And I think we just came slightly off track there, so now it's completely overdone it for correcting us, and now it's going to have to turn left again. So a way to no, there's no half limit for the turns, because I noticed it does this. You know, so it goes left and right and left and right and left. God, it's so quiet. I love it. Still climbing through 53,000 feet. I have prawn crackers. Love prawn crackers. Sorry, I missed that one. Let's have a look here. That's great. Nice watching a channel grow. Next week will probably be all PMDG time, unless the Phoenix releases also, as they've hinted it might. Well, you don't have to worry about that. I'll still be flying the aircraft that I've got, because I can't afford the PMDG. It's been told it's going to be 50 quid on release, so that's $49.99 out of my price range. So we are climbing up still. Not climbing quite as fast, but that's a-okay. We're doing about 500 feet per minute. So we're just going to let the aircraft do its thing. We're at 2.4 on the Mach speed. Silence. Bang. No bang. There's the bang. So we're doing 2.2 Mach. Max cruise. No, we still want max climb, thank you. Maybe it just wants to hold us here for a little bit. Alright, let's not force it. We'll just say 56 for a minute. Altitude required can come on. That's set to 1013, so that's fine. Okay. You do your thing, aircraft, I guess. Cool. Yeah, so I don't get why they're doing the... I mean, I do get why they're doing the 700 release first, because if they did the 700 after the 800, I know personally I'd go, well, I've got the 800, I don't really need the 700, but I'd buy the 600 because I love the 600. You know, so I'd be quite happy with the 600, 800 lineup. You know, which is why I think in the past as well they've done, you know, they did the 800 and 900 and the 600 and 700 because the 600 is really popular and the 800 is really popular. If they put both of them together, then I say nobody's gonna need anything else. You said you don't usually buy pay-aware, but if you decide to keep using Microsoft Flight Sim, that would be the one I would get. And the Cessna 310, then that would do it. Fly them in a few defaults. Yeah, the defaults aren't bad. And if you go to flightsim.to, you get, you know, the like the upgrades to the defaults. So if we go flightsim.to, I think they're usually called like enhancements. Yeah, so at the moment on flightsim.to, there's 80 enhancement packs for the aircraft. So if we go most downloaded, obviously the very top is going to be, I think it's going to be the flyby one. It's not, so the TBM 930's got an improvement mod. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the chat so you can have it. There we are. We've got the DA62 improvement mod. Cessna Citation improvement, DA40, Cessna 152 enhancement, the Bonanza, the Grand Caravan, the Rotax aircraft. Yeah, you've got quite a few there. I mean, strobe and beacon fix for the 747. Yeah, so there's quite a lot there. And obviously you've got the fly-by-wire, which is free for the A320. Oh, there's a patch for the E110. We're turning right now? Are we meant to be turning right? Yes, kind of, but not really. Don't need to be turning right that aggressively, that's for sure. Yeah. So the E110's got a patch. The Cessna 208 long range mod. But that's just going to make it stupid, isn't it? A simple edit to a few files, 3 config total, that gives you much longer range. I put this together to not have to worry about fuel as often when I decide to try this Amelia Earhart mission. Oh, so it's, yeah, cool. Amelia Earhart, the first person to fly around the world. That's quite a good around the world, actually, isn't it? That's the other thing I really want to do. I want to start the round the world flight, but I need to plan it first. And well, yeah. Actually, that's something I could do in this cruise, to be honest. If we close the charts off for London Heathrow, we don't need them anymore. So, obviously, we're going to start in Inverness, because that's home base. I need to add a route first. Flights. No thanks, long range in a single engine prop. Hope the autopilot can land it. Would fall asleep. Yeah. I don't know, I love small planes, and I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it last time, but I really wanted to, when I was about 14, 15, I really wanted to be the youngest person to fly around the world solo. And then I looked at exactly how much that would cost, and I went, never mind, I like money. Even though I have none. But, you know, it just, yeah. It was up in the hundreds of thousands, we'll say that. Because I was going to do it in a Comanche, I think it was PA-28 Comanche. Yeah, it was the PA-28 Comanche, and because I found one for sale, and it was 48. No, it wasn't. 78 grand for the aircraft, and it was coming with an annual. It was coming with everything it needed for the round the world flight, basically. Because I told the guy, I said I want to fly around the world, and he said, well, you need this, 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 and this. So he went and said he could get all of that done, and it would be 78 grand. Because the aircraft itself was like 60. So he said, look, you know, I'll do all of this. He put an annual. He updated the annual for it, because as soon as I got it, I basically wanted to start flying. And I'd spoken to the local flight school, and I said, look, you know, this is what I want to do. Can we please get some training in, because I really want to get this done ASAP, because I don't have much time. Because at the time, Matt Guthlinger, I think so, Matt Guthlinger was flying around the world, and he was 18, so I didn't have much time. I was 15, so I said, look, you know, this is what I want to do. I calculated landing fees everywhere, I did the fuel everywhere, blah blah blah. Went through, and I think it came to like, I think it was about £250,000 plus the aircraft. So it was quite a lot. And I did think about going like, GoFundMe, make me the youngest person to fly around the world, blah blah blah, try and get sponsorships, all that. But by the end of it, it was just kind of, yeah, it was too late, and I'm really, really sad about it, because it's one of those things, you know, it's one of those things, oh, you can always go and do it, you know. I could go and do it. I could go and get my private pilot's license fully finished tomorrow if I wanted to. You know, I could get my instrument rating, I could get my night rating, I could get my, you know, everything else I need, twin engine, whatever. But I will never be the youngest person to fly around the world solo. Never. Because it's too late. And I think I think it was about 16, yeah, it was 16 when it finally hit me that this wasn't going to happen. And, yeah, I got really depressed for a bit because that was like the first time it ever hit me that, you know, you get one shot at life and that's it. Yeah, but still a cool dream. Yeah, definitely. You prefer GA planes? My limit is about an hour and a half. Yeah. Use the Concorde, I'll be done in a day. Well, I think Concorde did actually fly around the world, didn't it? Concorde Flight around the world. November 1986, a British Airways Concorde flew around the world, covering 28,238 miles in 29 hours and 59 minutes. Wow. That's amazing. Will the Concorde fly again? Whee! Apparently this is such a... You were close, yeah. Yeah, definitely. 29 hours, that's mental. When you think that Qantas are about to start Sydney to London, and that's going to be 20 and a half hours, and that's only halfway. It's still not bad, but yeah. Oh yeah, Boom are coming out with the aircraft, aren't they? Supersonic aircraft. It's going to fly with 100% sustainable aviation fuel. Wow. Thursday, it was announced that United were ordering 15 planes with the ability to travel at Mach 1.7. Wow. Sorry, how fast are we going? We're doing 2.05 at the moment, so suck on that, Boom. Still, 1.7 is pretty quick. Especially when you consider that, you know, the average is about 0.8 at the moment. Yeah. It's interesting. It's one of those things. I just wish that I'd never stopped streaming 5 years ago, because I don't know where I'd be right now if I hadn't done that. Because, yeah, I was just started to get subscribers on Twitch, so people paying me for my streams. That was great. I think the best I ever made in a month was about 130 quid from donations and subscriptions. And then I stopped. Don't know why. I just did. I think I just burnt out. Well, I didn't burn out, but I wasn't becoming a millionaire overnight, so I was like, what's the point in doing any of this? But, hey ho. I don't do it for the money now. I do it for the fun. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy having my sim crash. No, I enjoy talking to people, and you know, I'm pretty relaxed when I've broken my bag. I'm pretty relaxed when it comes to it. If I want to stream, I'll stream. If I don't, I don't. But I don't really see the point in flying and not streaming it now, to be honest. I enjoy it. If people come in, people come in. If not, I laugh to myself anyway, because that's just the way I am. And if I'm not streaming, I sit there and I go, plain good. You know, so I quite enjoy having the excuse to talk to myself and be completely bonkers for a couple of hours and just, yeah. Oh dear. Just give me 3 minutes, okay? Be right back. Guys, the next Doctor Who's been announced. Oh, this is exciting. The next Doctor Who will be... What? The next Doctor Who will be the gay guy from Sex Education. Sorry, I have seen your... I have seen your message. Now is a great time to jump back in. I think Microsoft Flight Sim... Oh, let's jump back into the cockpit. I think Microsoft Flight Sim will be bringing lots of new people to the hobby, especially the Xbox crowd. Hopefully some will jump to PC and also try X-Plane 12 when it comes out. Yeah, no, that would be great. That would be ideal. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't want to share it. I want you to speak it. Come on, Google. He's from Rwanda. He's a great actor. This is an advert from Google. Thank you. Shuti Gadwa. Okay. That's how we pronounce it, apparently. Shuti Gadwa. So he will be the next Doctor Who. Which I am really excited about because I loved him in Sex Education. He was absolutely amazing. Happy days. Where are we en route to? So we're 61 miles away from our next waypoint, which is 43 north, 6 west. We've got the other Concorde coming up behind us as well, so he is going at 1175 across the ground, and I am going at a lovely 1205 across the ground. I'm at 58,829 according to Valanta, and he is at 53,322. Yeah, no, let's see how much fuel we've used already. So we have used 521. Oh, this is per engine. No. Yeah, because we've used... Wow. So that means when we were departing off, we'd used 300. No, because it was 25, so 250 kilograms. Times... No, it was... What was it? It was about a ton, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a ton. So we used 4 tons just taxiing. What? I don't know him, but I stopped watching halfway through Capaldi's run. Not an issue with him or Whittaker, just couldn't enjoy it after Tennant and Smith. Yeah, no, I know. Tennant was... In fact, actually, David Tennant asked Doctor Who return. He made a thingy. Where was it? Doctor Who, not return. This one. Here we are.
Yes.
And let me turn down flight sim. Hang on. We'll give this a quick listen to.
I don't know if it's much of a question as it is. I heard something.
Right.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
Do you all know where I'm going with this? Some of you do. There are whispers because Russell T Davies is coming back to Doctor Who.
I know.
And a little birdie told me
Yes.
he was bringing you with him.
Was that little birdie called the internet?
Maybe.
Yes. The thing about this, I've been asked a version of this question.
For the last 20 years.
For the last 20 years, yeah. And I've learned through bitter experience that there's not any point even answering it, because whatever I say is spun by whoever wants to hear it. So there's no point in me denying it, there's no point in me confirming it, there's no point in me fudging it. Whatever I say will become whatever the internet wants it to be. I mean, it would be quite a weird idea.
Of course.
And it's not something that you would necessarily expect from Doctor Who. So that's all I'm not going to try getting anyone back. What's the point? But, you know, hey.
Brilliant. Well, thank you. You gave it your best.
Thank you, yeah.
So, when I first saw that, right, and when I first saw that, my initial thing was, oh my god, David Tennant's coming back. That's just, I don't know why that's where my brain went, but that's straight where my brain went to when I saw him that, because he's like, he didn't deny it. Does that mean he's coming back? Oh god, I hope David Tennant's coming back. I love David Tennant. Come on, please come back. But no, unfortunately not. I think if David Tennant was coming back as the Doctor, I think we'd all know a little bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart Fly Live because I wanted to actually show the ETA. So if I go Fly Live again, bim. Imagine if the sim crashed right now because I'm restarting Fly Live. I think I'd die. Honestly, think I'd die. Here we are. Way. Right. Fly Live. KJFK to Echo Golf Lima Lima. Speedbird 2. ETA 1911. There we are. It's actually working now. Don't know why it wasn't working before, but hey, it's working now. Look at that, Swiss 001 is live and he's got 631 people watching. If only. If only. There's some land over there. What is that? Where am I? Let's have a look on Volanta. So that is a little tiny speck of land with a little tiny airstrip on it, and it is called Sable Island Landing Strip. And that is called Sable Island. Interesting. What is on Sable Island? Let's research Sable Island, shall we? Sable Island. It's a small Canadian island situated 190 miles southeast of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and about 109 miles southeast of the closest point of mainland Nova Scotia in the North Atlantic Ocean. The island is staffed year-round by federal government staff, rising during the summer months when research projects and tourism increase. Wow. It's a protected national park and important bird area. Shipwrecks. Oh, it's got some shipwrecks apparently. It's famous for its large number of shipwrecks. An estimated 350 vessels are believed to have fallen victim to the island's sandbars, thick fogs, treacherous currents, and the island's location in the middle of a major transatlantic shipping route. And rich fishing grounds account for a large number of the wrecks. The first recorded wreck was the English ship Delight in 1583. That's when the Delight was launched as well. Apparently, was it? No, apparently not. There's no pictures of it. Part of Humphrey Gilbert's Newfoundland expedition. Wow. Never seen that. All the time I've flown over this route. In fact, actually, to be honest, that's probably why I've never seen it, because I normally fly straight over Nova Scotia when you're doing transatlantic routes, but because we're in Concorde, we're having to come off to the south. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. We have a streaming channel that shows classic Doctor Who. I only really saw Tom Baker as a kid. I've watched a few others, but I must say John Petrie and Joe are on par with Baker / Sarah Jane. Yeah, good Sarah Jane. I remember watching Sarah Jane when I was younger, because obviously when I was younger we had the Sarah Jane Adventures, and they were quite good. They weren't like brilliant, but it was okay when Doctor Who was off the air. Sarah Jane stepped in just a little bit. Who's Speedbird 1? Oh, apparently me. No, we're Speedbird 2. Get it right. Speedbird 2. Apparently Volanta thinks I'm Speedbird 1 for some reason. Where's that other guy? He's still behind us. He's doing 1217 across the ground at the moment. And we are doing, what are we doing? We're doing 1221 across the ground. Oops. Flight plan, we've got 152 minutes, 1 hour and 52 minutes remaining, so it's 19:10, so 10 past 8 we're due to arrive, but obviously I'm going to say it's going to be roughly about, I'd say about 7:30, just because obviously we've got decel and things like that to take into consideration, which Volanta won't, which is very nice of it. I wonder what we've actually got coming in checklist-wise. So checklist-wise, top of descent from flight level 600, cruise is 220 nautical miles out, well 200 to 220. Standard rule is 20 nautical miles is plus 20. Cruise altitude minus destination altitude times 3 plus 20 equals top of descent. Oh, okay. Descent, so 200 nautical miles out, auto throttle 1 and 2 off, manually set throttles to 50%, select new altitude 10,000 feet, select altitude acquired, select VS mode with 4,000 feet per minute. Ooh! At Mach 1, retard throttles to idle, set vertical speed to 3,000 feet per minute. At that point we turn on the de-icers. 330 knots, we put the auto throttle back on and we select 330 knots, IS acquired / hold, maintain vertical speed of 3,000 feet per minute, 12,000 feet, turn taxi lights on, okay, IS select 250 knots and IS acquire on, vertical speed to 2,000 feet per minute, instrument approach and landing, so 30 to 40 nautical miles out at 10,000 feet, select new altitude of 3,000 feet depending on destination, altitude acquired, select VS with 1,500 feet per minute, speed to 250 knots, visor nose to 5 degrees now, down, ILS frequency set on nav 1, we've already got that set there, autopilot 1 and 2 check on, auto throttle 1 and 2 check on, engine rating mode takeoff, ooh, I need to change that to cruise. Oops. Oopsie daisies. Lovely. Threshold 50 feet. Aircraft will not flare by itself. Auto throttle will automatically disengage at around 30 feet above ground level. Be ready to immediately push the throttle briefly forward to power up. Then instantly retard. That would make the aircraft decrease vertical speed. This is not a real procedure but could be a substitute for a real auto land. Use reverse thrust and brakes to decelerate, disengage autopilot. After landing checklist, parking checklist. Batteries off. Wow. Very fun. So, where are we at? Does it think that this is like the top of my sleeve or something? Because that's where it cuts off. If I bring this down, suddenly my sleeve comes back. That's brilliant. This is just my pop filter, boom. Like pop. Right. How's the channel doing today? So the channel today, we are 74 subscribers, 1.4 thousand views in the last 28 days, that's pretty good. 110 hours of watch time, obviously not all of that goes towards monetization, so 73 of that goes towards monetization. And analytics, lovely. So we had a bit of a dip on Tuesday the 3rd. Monday we had a big spike. Tuesday the 3rd. Wednesday the 4th was average at 12 hours. And Friday we had a big spike again. And yesterday we back down to the average of about 14 hours of watch time. Had a big spike of 15 views in the this last hour. Very good indeed. Reach 35,000 impressions, so we spiked on Monday the 2nd, which would have led to the spike then. So, Saturday the 30th, 2 videos published. Sunday the 1st, 6 videos published. So that's, we did Gatwick to Inverness, Inverness to Luton, the Britain Northern Islander, Bristol to Dublin, Echo Golf Papa Echo landing short, and Bristol arrival Aer Lingus. So that was all published on the 1st. The 2nd we published 3, Belfast to Liverpool, Gatwick to Funchal, and Dublin to Manchester. That was Monday the 2nd. Tuesday the 3rd we did Liverpool to the Isle of Man and Berlin to Copenhagen. And then Wednesday the 4th we did 5 videos. So we did VATSIM, ? Loganair, Aberdeen, that's the days we did Aberdeen, Orkney, Shetland, Sunborough. So that was 5 videos, 4 of which are public. 5 videos on Thursday the 5th. We did Twin Otter, Exeter, then we did Isles of Scilly, one of which is private because we trimmed it. And then Durham Tees, and then Aberdeen to Glasgow. And then yesterday we just did one live yesterday, which was, on Friday we did one live, and that was Concorde to New York. And then yesterday we did Manchester to Newquay, Gatwick to Cologne. Then we watched some live arrivals on IBAO, then it crashed, so I rage quit. So that's private. And then we did Embraer 110 to Inverness to Edinburgh, and then VATSIM was fully staffed in New York, so I logged on to do New York to London, and then it crashed as I was taxiing to the runway, so we never did that. So my best days for watch time have been Monday the 2nd and Friday the 6th. Average duration settled around, for the past week, it's been about 3-4 minutes, and then we spiked yesterday with 12.56 minutes. Sorry, day before yesterday with 12.56 minutes average, which is great. Actually, saying that, while I'm here as well, I really ought to put my end cards on the last couple of streams, actually. So, we shall go in here, put the end card in. And then we shall do that for everything else. Way! Lovely stuff. Did we do it for Concorde? I think I did do it for Concorde. I did. I think as well, I think another flight we'll do in the Concorde at some point will be Heathrow to Reykjavik, because it used to do that as well, which I never knew. It'd be great if you could just set a channel default for like the end card, so regardless of the video or anything, it automatically put the end cards in for you. And there we are, we're back to where it's all been done. Right. What time is it? It is 6:30. Well, close enough. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I am going to disappear off. I'm going to leave you with an outside view, only because I have to build a bed. And I don't particularly want to build a bed, but I have to build a bed. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Wow, just look at that. It's pretty. I'm going to come over here. Take a nice screenshot with the clouds in the background. Print screen, happy days. I will be around, so if you do want to ask anything, then I will see it in sort of the next 10-minute intervals. I'll check my check the stream roughly. So happy days. But I will be back. Where are we now? So that's us just leaving Newfoundland. That's Newfoundland. Oh, hello. You are most pretty. So I will leave the stream running. Which way are we turning? We're turning left. Why are we turning left? Because we were like, what? Oh, we've just gone over a waypoint, that's why. And then it did it too much, so now it's turning the other way. Oh, that's pretty. I'm gonna use that as a screenshot, actually. Whee. But yeah, no, the screen that one actually. I like that one best. No, not that one. But yeah, no. So yeah, no, I'm not going to. But if I don't do it by the time, because as I said on Tuesday, I'm picking up my partner. So I will be back. Sat here. I'm gonna be back sat here at 7:15 at the very latest. So that will be 45 minutes roughly. Because I've got to set up the Xbox, because it's a TV bed. So I've got to set up the Xbox through there and things like that. So I'll be back as soon as possible, but it'll probably be about 45 minutes. I will put a message into chat saying that, so if anybody does come in, they will know that I've disappeared off. But yeah, so hopefully, Gary, we'll see you back for the landing. That's about an hour and a half. We're due in. So hopefully we'll see you back then. If not, thanks very much for popping in, as always. I always love it when you pop in, because it's actually some good chat. But yeah, no. So I'll be back 45 minutes latest. Thanks for keeping me entertained all this time. And 19:15 UK time. 19:15 UK time. Right, wonderful. Thanks very much for popping in, Gary. I will be back very shortly. Enjoy the lovely sound of wind rushing. Hey Gary, it's not that great a content, so you don't need to thank me for it. But thanks for saying that, man. Means a lot. yeah, hello. I'm alive, and we have Crazy Job. Hello, Crazy Job. How are you, man? Hope you're well. I hope you are well indeed. Wow, this is loud right now. Let's turn Microsoft Flight Sim down a little bit. Well, on my end, I've just realised I turned it all the way up so I could hear it through the headphones later. So I could hear it through the headphones while I was running around. How are you, Crazy Job? I'm alright, thank you very much, mate. I'm alright. We are currently cruising along. We'll be arriving in the next, well, it says, because we're more than halfway across the Atlantic now, so we will be arriving roughly, it says, at 10 past 8 UK local time, so 52 minutes. Obviously, we will be decelerating roughly about 10 minutes before we get to London if we stayed supersonic, so... well, maybe 15 minutes before we get to London if we were staying supersonic. So, yeah, but all is good in the hood. We are cruising along, 48 tons of fuel left, so we've used about half of our fuel, and we're halfway there, so happy to... well, we've used less than half because we had 80,000 tons. 80,000 tons? 80 tons. How's your day been? Have you been up to much? Did you buy your Concorde on the marketplace or somewhere like Just Flight? I bought it on Just Flight because I bought it on Just Flight. I can tell you right now, Just Flight, I get money off my next order. So my account, log in. I get £1.35 off my next order, and it's cheaper on Just Flight as it is. Oh, the depressingness of looking at all the things I've got on Just Flight that won't work anymore because I don't have P3D. So what have I got on Just Flight now? I've got DC Designs Concorde, A330, Air Hauler Tool 2, the Majestic Dash 8 Pro Edition, the Iris Grob 115E, the Tutor, the Quality Wing 757, Airport Enhancer HDX, Majestic Dash 8 Pro Edition for FSX, Air Hauler for FSX, Rex Soft Clouds, New York Airports X, Rex Essentials, the Majestic Dash 8 Pilot Edition. I really liked the Dash 8, and the 737 Jetliner Freemium, and the Aerosoft Airbus bundle for FSX, P3D, V2, V3. Yeah, good fun. Good fun indeed. Miss the simple days of P3D and FSX. Bit cheaper too, I think. I'm looking for the live chat. Yeah, so you get money off your next order if you buy it through Just Flight, and then you just run the EXE as normal. Only works if you're on PC though, I believe. I don't think there's a way to get around that. Oh, we've got 5 people watching. Hello, 5 people. Don't know if Gary's still lurking around, but if you're there, Gary, I am back, and hello. We've obviously got me. Well, I don't count as a viewer, so Gary and Crazy. So the other 3 people, hello. 127 degrees airframe temperature. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to exceed 120, but hey ho. Let's have a look outside. Oh yeah, it kept shooting us up while we were flying. Very odd. But actually, this is very, very odd. Let's just reset position. Wait. Boom. Absolutely not. For some reason, I'd turned the numpad off. So some music came through there by accident. Oopsie daisies. Ah, lovely. That's just something else. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. Gonna take a cheeky screenshot of that. Lovely. Lovely stuff. The lovely Merlin engines. Ooh, Rolls-Royce Olympus 593s, which were derived from the Merlin engines. Happy days. Let's run back into the cockpit. And let's go take a walk through the cabin, shall we? Oh dear. Nice wand up. So this one? This one? This one? This one? I swear you could go into one of these. Is it this one? No. Can't believe it. I thought you could go into one of the bathrooms. I'm sad. I'm very sad about this. Not this one. Not this one. No. Oh, yep. There we go. I don't think that's quite right though. I don't think the fake window technology was quite there for the for the Concorde. No, they've got on the Emirates. Let's take another walk. Wee. Hello, passengers. I'm your captain. Yes, I should probably be in that. Oh, here's a plug to one of his books. Altitude, way. So the guy that designed the Concorde actually wrote that book as well, which I think is pretty cool. Although I'm tall, so I'd be walking along up here. And then we'll turn around. There we are, Mach 2.4. Altitude is 59,983 feet. Sit down, look out the window. See the clouds moving past at a million miles an hour. Jump back into the cockpit. Lovely, lovely. Oh dear. I'm looking at comparing my internet deals because, well, you know, I need better internet. finding the best packages for me. Wow. So I'm with Vodafone at the moment, right? And they are just awful. They are so bad. Because they just don't work. It goes up and down. I mean, right now, if I run a quick speed test while I'm streaming, okay, yeah, I get that. And while I'm playing Microsoft Flight Sim. But my speed test, and I'm not far away from the router either. It's a small flat, you can't get far away from it. So I press go, it's still waiting. But I'm just going to go back to looking at internet, and then we'll go back to it when it's finished. Oh dear. Is it finished yet? We've got a 21 millisecond ping to Edinburgh, Vodafone UK. I'm getting 42 down. I'm supposed to be getting 68. I'm getting 11 up. So it's like the bare minimum. You know, thinking about just going to BT because I can get 145 megabits average speed. And it's 35 quid. That's only £8 more a month than what I'm paying at the moment. .500 megabits a second. So that's with Sky. That's £45 a month. A little bit more than what I need, but you know. 900 megabits a second, £55 a month. Worth it though. Absolutely 100% worth it. 900 megabits with BT is £55 and 99 pence. Way. Definitely worth it. So yeah, I just want to I want to get a computer anyway, a tower, because at the end of the day yeah, it'd be great. But like, I'd want to get it spec'd out, you know. So that's 1990, that's 1920. So I can get 12 gigabyte GeForce RTX 2060. For money. I could also get 3070 Ti, 3090. Boom, that's suddenly a £3,000 machine right there. 3060 Ti. That brings it down a bit. Definitely get a 1 terabyte SSD for Flight Sim and all that, and then I get a probably a 2 terabyte SSD for everything else. Flight Sim and Windows will be on the 1 terabyte and everything else will go on there. But no, I wouldn't even get the SSD, I'd just get a storage. Probably 6 terabyte storage. Oh, maybe get a terabyte SSD just for like stuff. Power supply, 850 watts. Definitely get a high performance CPU cooler for streaming. And get that kitted out with some blue LED lights, I think. So far my computer is at 2,354 quid, £75 a month. Wow. So, where are we? We are not far away. We've got 1, 2, and then the third waypoint is Lulux, where we're going to decel. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. I just ran to make me a sandwich. Oh dear. What is wrong with me? Sorry guys about that. But I'm hungry, so I went to get something to eat. Because what went through my mind was, I'm gonna order food. And then I was like, no. Bad. Don't order, make. So I made myself a bacon sandwich. Barely cooked, just the way I like it. I like my bacon so it's still oinking on the way down. Same with steak, to be honest. I always make the joke when I go into like a restaurant. They're like, how would you like your steak? Well, how would you like your steak done? I'm like, 5 seconds either side. Or the other one that I say is, enough so that good CPR will bring it back to life. They don't like it. Right, where are we? That's us, so the next waypoint is Lullux. That's some good bacon. Look at it, it's like, That's the other thing, I love bacon fat. I forgot my camera was on for a second then, that was embarrassing. So we are 200 miles from Lullux. Oh. So that gives us plenty of time to overview the descent procedure. We have read over it already, but we're going to read it again. Right, so descent. So descent 250 nautical miles out, so Lulux in this case. Auto throttle 1 and 2 will come off, and we'll manually set the throttles to 50%. Altitude acquired at 10,000 feet. So that is a-okay, because after Lulux... Oh, actually, right now we'll figure out our arrival. So, our arrival into London Heathrow today. Let's just double check the winds. 100 at 9. Okay, so we're going to be coming in runway 09. Which is a shame, because, well, yeah. It's runway 09, isn't it? Means a long taxi. We'll be coming in runway... What are they landing at the moment? He's coming in left. Let's go... Flight radar, see what they're doing there. Oh, sorry. I ate that bacon sandwich too quickly, I think. Right, so they are landing runway 09 left. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 09 left. Meh. So we'll come off 09 left, we'll do a long landing taxi, and then we'll taxi across back to Terminal 4. Speedbird 179 is just taken off, London to New York. Sri Lankan. It's coming in. Speedbird 183, London Heathrow to JFK, and Speedbird 179, London Heathrow to JFK, have both just departed. Scheduled departure time for... oh, okay, so one of them's almost an hour late. In fact, both of them are very late. This one was due to depart at 5 minutes past 7, and it's now obviously 10 to 8. And the one that's just taken off just now was due to depart at 5 past 6. Oops. So yeah, so we're going to come in runway 09 left. So let's go down to Heathrow. Oh, flight plan first. Destination Heathrow. So we've got OCK. So what arrival will we be on? Let's open up Navigraph and let's have a look. So OCK, Ockham is there. Heathrow is here. Is it? No, there's London City. What? Am I being dumb? Here it is. London Heathrow, there we are. Sorry, I'm being dumb. Yeah, we'll look out the window while I'm doing chart stuff. Let's view arrivals. Stars. OCK 1 Zulu. That's big. That's Ock. Okay, so from Ockham, 09 left, ILS DME. Let's do something else. Hang on, show overview. No, right. Oh, actually, yeah, that is what I want. Is it? No. Okay, so after Ockham, we're going to be turning left? Right, sorry. Just want to double check there's not another Ockham. Oh, that's departures. Star. There's not. Initial approach for runway 09 left. Cool. So that's Bigton. Where's Ockham in comparison? Can I overlay this, please? Thank you. Is that Ockham? No, that's Midhurst. Where is Ockham? OCK. OCK Ockham, there it is. Right, so we want to go to... So basically we want to turn left heading... Come on, tell me. 277? Yeah, that's right. Roughly. Not really. Come on. Yeah, we'll just say 270. Ah, the joys. We might need it before then, but I'm going to just key it in now because we've got plenty of time and it's not going to affect our flight just now. 270, right there and then. Oh, lovely. Away to bop, 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 bop. Away to bang. Oops. Oh. Keep falling through the cockpit there. It's crazy to think that this is 2 foot longer now than it is when we departed. Oh, if you're wearing headphones, that sounds great. "46 miles. Cool. So at 46 miles, we're basically going to bring the throttles back to 50%. So, yeah. Fun. Don't quite know what 50% is, but we'll find it, I suppose. Away to bop 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 bop. Away to bop 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 bop. Flip flop flippity flop flippity flop flop flop. There's many things wrong with me. We see Ireland yet? I think we cannot. Oh! Yes, we can. There is Ireland, right there. That very hazy outline. That's Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're just making our initial assessments. Oh no, that's the wrong way. This is what we want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're just making our initial assessments to land now at London Heathrow. We did think about diverting to Dublin for the cheap lager, but ultimately decided against it. We will be arriving in roughly half an hour, and we're looking to make an on-time arrival. So thank you very much for flying with British Airways today, and we hope to see you on board again very soon. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. What do I do with my life? Right, there we are, overhead lullux. So what I'm going to do, that's full power. That's idle. 50%. Thereabouts. Keeping it in the green, I guess. Right, there we are. We're going to start decelerating now. So what we want to do is, let's open up the checklist, just check. So 250 nautical miles up. Auto throttle 1 and 2 off, checked. Manually set throttles 50%, checked. Set new altitude at 10,000 feet. Setting. Set. Set altitude acquired. Altitude acquired. Select VS mode with 4,000 feet per minute plugged in. Okay, there's vertical speed mode. Wait for it to get to about 4,000 and boom. Boom. Vertical speed mode and there's 4,000 feet per minute. So now, I don't think this is going 50%, boys. I think let's lower it down a little bit more. There we are. So that is us now descending into London Heathrow. Sorry about that. I missed the chat. Let's have a look. Gary, if they built a modern version, the flight deck would be interesting. Would they need an engineer station if it was all glass? Saying that, you know, I don't think they would, actually. I think they might, just because it's obviously it's a complex system. But hang on, let's have a look. Boom. Boom. Supersonic flight engineer. See if they're planning to have a flight engineer. Will it have a flight engineer? I don't know. Boom supersonic cockpit. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just a demonstrator. I was like, looks like it's only going to fit one guy in there. I don't know, actually. I think, you know, most of the things here that are showing, right? It's all fuel control system. All of this stuff would be automated now, right? Or actually, saying that, I need to boop. You know, I need to you know, all of this would be automated, right? Just think of it as, you know, you're automatically feeding fuel from one tank to another. That's it, you know. Hydraulic stuff, that would all be automated now. Fuel heaters, they would, you know, it would all be automated. It would all be done through processes now, through a two-person team. You know, battery switches, yeah, there's a battery button, you know. Water heaters, again, that could be automatic when you reach the phase, you know, because I think that was actually the first thing on the checklist. So when you turn the battery on, water heaters, come on. No, you don't need a switch for that. Engine starting, you know, that's fine. Put it down here somewhere, you know. You know, it just doesn't need to be. It doesn't, in this day and age, it wouldn't need to be this complicated. What are we doing speed-wise? 175 Mach. Right, so when we get to Mach 1, Retard the throttles to idle. Set vertical speed to 3,000 feet per minute. Pitot heaters on. Windshield de-ice norm. And visor de-ice and demist on. Cool. We're going to get to Mark 1 anytime soon. Probably not. And actually saying that, before we get there, I'm going to get a quick glass of juice. Because my throat's dry from all that bacon. That's better. I can actually speak now. Cool, so we're descending down, and down she blows. What am I looking for? Right, we're going to start the Sky Dolly recording. We're also going to hit, have a look at Volanta, see where we are. So we're coming into the Bristol Channel now. So to the left-hand side will be Wales, and to the right-hand side will be Bristol. And England, obviously. The other Concorde boys just coming over Lullux as well. Does he have the same flight plan as me, does he? No, he does not. So he's going straight to night, and I'm obviously going to Abduck and Numfo. And then we both go to night, and then we both go to OCK. So he might even get there before me. So he's going straight there. What we're doing, V-speed 153, happy days. And obviously our ETA is shooting up now, because we're slowing down. It's apparently we've got 12 minutes to run, don't believe it. Right, that's the other thing we're going to do. We're going to come down here, we're going to hit Echo Golf Lima Lima, L4, arrival, ILS 30 left. So that's L4. And we're going to insert that in. We're going to scroll, scroll, scroll. Be nice if it would show me here, but it won't. Yeah, no, we'll just have to assess it when we get closer. We're 34 miles from Asrax. Sounds like a disease. I've got the Asrax. So Mark 1.3, lovely. I don't think we'll be subsonic by Asrax, but we can try. Not touching those engines. But as soon as we get to Mark 1, the engines go to idle, so we also slow down on our descent rate too. I'm trying to think that this is a bit too quick to be descending now anyway, so I'm going to slow down the descent rate now to 3,000 feet per minute. Cool. So that's 10 minutes, because we're due to be arriving in 13 minutes now, so we are Mark 1.11. Let's get potentially the last boom out of it. Boom. As you can see now, we are encroaching on the British mainland. A boom. Excuse me. Boom. There we are, right. So yeah, that's us coming down, Mach 1.3. 11 miles to go, so yeah, we're more than perfect. Coming through 27,000 feet as well, which is always lovely, lovely. Is this guy descending too now, is he? I don't know. Just kind of want it for, to see. He is descending, it would look like. But again, though, he is just going straight there. There we are. Mach 0.96. Reduce to idle. I'm going to kill off a little bit more speed, descent rate wise. Just because I feel like we are a little bit too low for where we want to be, but that's fine. Right, next thing on our checklist. Okay, so Mach 1, reduce to idle. Pitot. Heaters on. They're on already. Windshield, the ice. That's all on. Do you have an ice warning? Visor, de-ice and demist. That's all on. And set IAS 330. And then hit acquire. And we'll engage the auto throttle again. IAS acquired on. Lovely. So that's us coming down and down and down. IS hold. Has that been set already? No, it's unacquired. Cool, happy days. 12,000 feet, turn taxi lights on. Taxi turn off lights on, sorry. And we'll set 2,250 knots. Yeah, I do too. I think it's great. I mean, just look at, like the buttons and things. Oh, the buttons. You can see all, like, where they've been pushed and, like, finger marks and all that fun stuff too. It's not so great when you get up close, but it's excellent from here. That's for sure. The sun is setting. At least we won't be landing with the sun in our eyes. That's a positive, at least. Right, so we want to be 30-40 nautical miles out at 10,000 feet. So 40-mile ring. And we want 40. Will it give us nautical miles? No, it won't. It'll just give us miles. So 40 miles. Right, new circle. Right, so we want to be 40 miles, so what's that, about 35 nautical? Right, it's about Oxford, Swindon, 10,000 feet. Cool. Where are we right now? That's a better question. We are Swansea. So I think we did the right thing, slowing down our descent a little bit. So yeah, so Swindon time will be about 10,000 feet, hopefully. Because what we're saying, time-wise now, 17 minutes to arrival. So yeah, that's at about 8:30, didn't I? So that's about right. Actually, we could slow down just a tad more. That's speeding up. Because, I mean, we are coming through 16,000 feet now. And we don't want to be too much lower than what we need. We are still turning. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so the next thing on our checklist is 12,000 feet. We get the taxi turn-off lights on. And then 250 knots and IAS acquired. And then 2,000 feet per minute, it says. So Numfo is next. That's overhead Cardiff. Yeah, we're really going to slow down a little bit. Slow down our descent rate. It just doesn't need to be that fast. About 1,500. Cool. beautiful. The sun is setting. Descending over Wales. Get a lovely screenshot of that. And we'll jump back in the cockpit. Okay. There we are. Got there in the end, the right way. Yeah, ground textures aren't great, but at least there's ground. Right, where are we now? 13,000 feet. Absolutely not. Slow this down even further, please. So we are obviously approaching on 12,000 feet. Not even overhead Numfo yet. Numfo. Not doing full 1.7 across the ground. Right, 12,000 feet. Yes, I know it's 12,900, but we're going to get the taxi turns on now. We are turning a little bit just to get back. There's Numfo. We're now heading for... We have a winner. Sorry. Numfo tonight. Which we want to be... Yeah, so night we want to be about 7,600 feet. Which will be absolutely fine. And then... Yeah, so from night then it works itself out nicely. See, can we make any sense of the gibberish yet? No, not yet. Right, 12,000 feet. Alt hold. So I'm just going to hold here, flying along. Here is the lovely city of Cardiff. We flew over this the other day when we were flying to... We can't see it, can we? No. Unless we go outside. But yeah, we flew over Cardiff the other day when we were doing our Manchester to Newquay, which is very lovely. Very lovely indeed. Where is the other Concorde? He is coming over Heartland now, so he's still a bitty behind us. That's okay with me. Can't be beaten. When do we put in... when do we turn them back to takeoff? So the next thing is, once we get a little bit closer, so I'd say in the next sort of minute we'll start this, the next sort of 5 minutes we'll start descending again, because at the end of the day we don't really want to be that far out. So obviously we've got Swindon, that's outside of our 40 mile, what's 40 nautical miles to miles? Be like 48 or something, 46. So 46, yeah, so we're sort of between Swindon and the A34. Not that that'll mean anything to many people, but actually, yeah, dead half between Swindon and the A34. I only know that because it's a road I used to take all the time. So Swindon is there. Where? Swindon's there, the A34's there. So yeah, so it's about Membry Airfield or Raver Hill Glider Field, or yeah, Clench Common, roughly. So that's 10,000 feet we want to be. We're at 12,000 just now, even though it says 11,000. We should be at 12. Are we at 12 or 11? Come on, squiddle yourself. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Famous last words. We'll also hit 250 knots on the speed before we start descending again. So that's as we're about to fly overhead Bristol. So this is the lovely, lovely Bristol. There's a famous bridge down here somewhere. Telford Bridge. Is that it there? I don't know. There's also a mediocre airport around here somewhere. Oh, there's one airport there, but that's not the one I was on about. Where's Bristol Airport? Oh well. I wonder if does that airport even get used anymore? That one, Bristol-Filton Airport. Bristol-Filton Airport was a private airport in Filton, built in 1910. I suppose that means it's closed, does it? In use 1910 to 2012. Yeah, so it's closed down now. Right, yes, 12. I saw it flick to 12 for a second. Altitude acquired, and we'll get IS acquired on 250 knots too. Because we are not far away from Swindon. I wasn't expecting it to descend us at 3,000 feet per minute though. God. If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself, eh? I don't want to increase selected altitude. I want to turn on vertical speed, but it won't let me because we're at 10,000 feet now. Wow, that was a quick 2,000 foot drop. That's exactly what it looks like as well. And poof. Oh well. Give us a bit of time to decel as well, down to 250 knots here. Look at that angle of attack, it's lovely. Ooh. Got some white stuff. There's an airfield down there. Which one is that? That would be... It's not an RAF base, is it? Because I think it's trying to tell me that it's a RAF... No, definitely not that one. Is it that one it's on about? I have no idea. No, it's not that one. No, it's not. No, because there's no runway going that way. I have no idea. That shall forever be a mystery, I think. Because we're flying over Chippenham now. No idea. That's going to annoy me now. Yeah, because there's the RAF. RAF Latham. Yeah, there it is. A little bit high for the approach here, I think. So, where are we? We are just southwest of Swindon still, so we've still got a little bit to go. Before we descend much further. Oh, actually, we should be able to see the madness now. Let's go get a closer look. Yep, madness. That's alright. How far away are we from night? We're still 32 miles away from night, which is fine. Because at night, what did it want us at? It wants us at... Night it wants us at 7.6. Yeah, 7,600 feet, that's fine. That's more than doable. No. Oh, thank God. I was about to cry. I was actually about to start crying. 7,600 feet. And after night it wants us to go down to 3,500. Missing out at 6,000 there on purpose. We are at 10,000 feet, however, so we will get the landing lights on, out. we'll get taxi lights on too. Happy days. Still got an ice warning. That'll be fine. Famous last words. Right, we are just south of Swindon. Lovely. Swindon should be visible. There is Swindon. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, we're going to go to Big 26. Sorry, Ockham to Big 26. Then we're following the big arrival, so D29, D35, and then we're going to join obviously for ILS runway 30, runway 09 left. 100.3 checked. But hopefully the weather will be good enough, we don't need to worry about that. We'll just have fun with it. Ah, lovely. Apparently 1:49, so 2:49 in the morning now we're due to arrive. God, this Flying Life just can't make up its mind with the Concorde, can it? Apparently it's a 6.5 hour flight now. I think that would negate some of Concorde's speed advantages. Right, let's double check where we are. We are... Time to start descending. Because night is wanting us nice and low. Vertical speed mode on. Vertical speed that's going up, you silly. Vertical speed. Oh, I don't want design, I don't want select vertical speed. Right, there we are. So we are 10,000 feet, we're only going down to 7.6, so we don't need to be descending too rapidly. We obviously don't want to bust through 250 if we can help it. But we are Concorde though, so, you know, we won't get in trouble, because people love us. Oh dear. Alright. Let's have a look. Look around, see what we can see. Right, we there already? Nope. Just altitude holds come on, so we're getting there, but we're not quite there. Get Altac one. Altac. That'll get us down a little bit quicker. Night is 9 miles away. 9 nautical miles anyway. That other Concorde's following in behind me now. What is he at? He's at 15,000 feet. Roughly about the same place I was. He's still doing 441 across the ground. Ah, lucky for some. There's another airport down here. Oh no, it's not. I've flown down here. I've flown over here in real life. God, yeah. I flew out of an airport in northwest London in a little GA plane. By Windsor. It's got a triangular runway set up. Oh dear. Right, so we're at 7,600 feet, which it wants us at by night. And then it's going to want us 6,000 feet by Big 29. Big 29. Which is that one, I presume? Don't know, let's get a closer look. There's Big 29 there, so it's going to take us way round, which is perfect. I hope it's going to take us way around anyway. No! No, 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 no! That's just quiet. I'm going to select 2,500 feet. Because I feel like it is just going to take us... Right, stop, stop, stop. I thought we weren't going to have these problems. Big 29, L6. Is that you? That is you. Direct. Cool. Gonna chum off the auto throttle. We're just going to keep you idled. Actually, never mind. We're going to put the auto throttle back in. This time 170 IAS acquire. Right, so what's our approach looking like now? Awful. Yes, it is. So we've got 20 nautical miles till final. I wonder if the pilots had bumper stickers on their cars that said my other car is faster than sound. Oh, my other car breaks the sound barrier. Right, so let's get the visor coming down. As per... Still too fast, still too fast. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Let's get vertical speed mode on. Let's start slowing this descent. Because it doesn't need to be that fast. I mean, it needs to be fast, but... It doesn't need to be that fast. Right, where are we now? Where are we now? We're coming up. We're coming up. Oh, dear. Oh, it's scary stuff. Don't want it on 10s. Who wants it on 10s? Oh, hold. Hold. Thank you. Gonna slow down nicely now. I think I can see something off in the distance. No, I can't. Making it up as I go. Let's get the visor down. We're gonna have to live through that blaring horn if that comes on. We're gonna get visor down 5 degrees too. I don't know what that horn is, but it's really annoying. We appear to be heading straight for Heathrow. I suppose at the moment we are. Here comes the visor. Let's punch in direct 09. Oh god, we've got to go all the way. Oh, can we go up? Nope, of course we can't. That would be smart. Right, CI09. Temporary direct in there. Also going to get 200 in the box. $190 then. That's fine. Right. Nose is down 5 degrees. We're heading straight for the ILS. I'm going to stay on the GPS for now. No, come on. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We are recording anyway, so it'd be a nice quick fix. Well, nice and quick. We have to reload the whole sim, but it would still be quick. Quicker than having to worry about it manually. There is London Heathrow. We are what? Almost 17 degrees nose up. For those of you Kerbal Space Program fans, we have RCS to help us stay aloft at this speed. Right, how far away are we? We're 4 miles away from finals. Here comes the moment of truth. Am I going to slam it into the ground? Because we've got replays to watch. Is that North Holt up there? I think it might be. No, that's Denham apparently. Or maybe it is. Maybe that is North Holt. Ah, who knows. Right, here we are. We're about to start turning. There we are. Let's get radio. And we're going to get the speed down to 180. Going to get the visor coming down to 12.5 degrees. And why are we going up? We want to start coming down now. Vertical speed mode. No. Apparently not. Don't know what it's wanting me to do, but I'm just going to fly it manually. I've decided. Oh dear. Oh, it's the engine. Yeah. It's power. Check. Attitude. I've checked it. It looks awful. But actually, let's see. IS acquire 170. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just get the auto throttle on. We'll fly it manually by hand. The gear is coming down. This is exciting. This is the first time flying into London Heathrow on stream as well. So that just makes it all the more exciting too. I'm going to pull up a little bit. We are slightly low. So we're going to slow our descent a little bit. Pitching the aircraft nose up. Here we come, moment of truth and all that. Trying to keep the localizer aligned. Stay up a little bit further. Just until we lose those 4 reds. Oh, we've got 1 white now. Can't see anything now. Sit up properly. Sweating. All our lights are on. Right, let's pitch the nose back down a little bit now then. Other Concorde's right behind me as well. That's awesome. And by the way, when I'm referring to the other Concorde, it's somebody on Volanta. Happy days, happy days. Oh, here we come. Oh, the lag, the lag, the lag. Oh dear. Right, focus. We are slightly high. That's okay, we are landing long because obviously we're parking at Terminal 4, not Terminal 5. Still, we don't need to be quite this high. Alright, 2 red, 2 white. Pitch up a little bit. Here comes decision height. Slightly low now. Gonna cut auto throttle out. Auto throttle, I'm breaking up with you. We're very low now. Hopefully there's nobody there. Alright. Slowly idle the throttles. Oh, big lag. Oh, God, that lag was huge. We on the ground? We are on the ground. Oh my God, I didn't even realise we'd landed. Oh well, right, come on. Thrust reversers. I hadn't even realised we'd landed. That's brilliant. Did that register on anything? On Fly Live or anything like that? Probably not, because Fly Live is useless. Right, we'll get the nose coming up now. 5 degrees, please. And we'll take this exit here. Let's vacate the runway so that the other, well, imaginary to us Concorde can... Oh dear, I forgot how bad this is at turning at slight speed. Oh dear. Excellent, yeah. Well, apart from that we almost went off the runway because I was still thinking that we were flying. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to take a quick screenshot here before we do anything else. That's just lovely. Alright, I'll get the parking brake off. There we are. Lovely. Remember, stick around because we've got the replays to watch. Right, where are we taxiing first of all? So we're taxiing Navigraph, Echo Golf Lima Lima. Taxi, airport briefing. Airport. I'm going to make a right here. We'll be able to taxi straight across to Terminal 4. Right, let's get everything turned off, shall we? Flight directors, you can come off now. You can come off. You can go back to nav. Landing lights can come off. Oopsie daisies. You can stay on. Everything else is fine, apart from we need to get the strobe lights off. Gary, did you see if the if it came up on screen with how well we landed? You know, with what feet per minute? So I don't know if we hit the ground in some lag or what happened, but I've got here 190 feet per minute. That's what it's saying on Volanta. Right, so here we are. We're going to come here. We're going to cross at November 2 Echo, and then we'll come off at Sierra. Oh, lovely. In fact, actually, we're going to make this left turn here. We're going to sit down in our seat again. And we're going to make this right turn here. Sit down. Oh, look down as well. Look down. I'm going to cross the runway here. November 1 to Sierra 1. Yeah, I think 11. Wow. That's great. And we'll watch the replays as well in a second. I don't even want to look down that runway because this is the runway we kept getting RTO rejected takeoffs on. Has other Concorde landed yet? Other Concorde has landed. He got off the runway a bit quicker than I did. He probably landed a lot nicer than I did too. Not way, where are we going? Way! Oh dear. Navigraph, come back up, please. We'll be parking in the Victor stands. So we're going to come around. Nobody look, everybody shut your eyes, okay? Cool, everybody's shutting their eyes. Cool. And we're gonna park up where we left off last time, which means we're gonna make a left here, and then it's gonna be the second last stand from the right, so it's gonna be this one here. Yeah, this one here. Get taxi lights off. Start turning. That's one thing, you know, this is really weird turning this aircraft as well. I think we touched on that the last time. See, it's just like, whoa, I thought I was pretty straight then, but no, it turns out I'm not. And we're going to stop just about here. Wonderful, we'll jump back into the cockpit, we'll set the parking brake. Well, idle throttles. Wonderful, those are all sorted and done. We're going to end the flight on Volanta. So we're going to end, not cancel. God. Well, we can close off. View, flight plan, end flight, review flight. And what we're going to do is we're also going to stop recording the flight on Sky Dolly. We'll stop recording. We're going to give it a second to show the flight to us. Sky Dolly is not responding. Don't you dare. There we go. Cool. Happy days. Scroll back at -11. Wow. Cool. Thanks, man. We're going to play not from there. Holy smokes. We're going to come down. Going to come here. We're going to pause for a second. We're just going to give it a second. Right, Heathrow's loaded in. That's all we really need. So we'll unpause. We're going to come down a bit further. We'll pause again. Let's get the camera options out because yeah. Showcase. Drone follow mode can come off. Drone speed, we can shoot that up for a second. So we can get way over here. Oh god, the runway's not even loaded in properly. That's what happens when you throw it back 1,000,000 miles. Alright, well let's get it playing then, shall we? So here it is, here it is. Oh, and then that lag hit, didn't it? So that must have been where we touched down. So we touched down roughly about here. So let's go back a little tiny bit. Maybe a little bit further. So here we come. Oh yeah, we didn't tail strike. It's an odd thing to celebrate, that, isn't it? And then I was like, are we down? Are we down? Oh, we're down! Great! And then here come the thrust reversers. It's wobbling about a little bit. Here comes the London skyline as well. Very, very late reaction from me about landing there, but hey ho. Let's get one sitting here, shall we? Yeah, sitting just sit nicely here. Cool. Right. Let's come back. Concorde screams as it flies past. Oh, beautiful. There we go. There's that little bit of lag. And we're flying off to the side. I'm all confused. I realise we're on the ground. We get the nose down and full hard over to the left. Yeah, that was pretty awful in terms of centre line and things like that. But let's see. Can we get one inside the cockpit? Do we have a? We don't have a. We don't have one inside, do we? No, we don't. Quick view instruments, no we don't. Oh, maybe quick view 7. No, it's gonna be none of these, is it? Okay, well we'll just do one in the external view as well then. Right. Let's fly back. But actually, you know what? Here, pause. Because that free camera, drone camera, let's reset it, because that will be beautiful as a screenshot. Get rid of the camera tab. Oh dear, come on. Get rid of that line at the top. Print screen, lovely stuff. Right, well, let's press play and watch from here, shall we? I was like, no, I don't want to go around, and then boom, touchdown. And I was like, come on, get down. Then a very, very late reaction to get those thrust reversers on. There they come, clamping down. Oof. Wonderful. I really enjoy the replay feature now. It's absolutely amazing. There we are, at the end. So we'll come into the cockpit, we'll get 1, 2, 3 and 4 engines off. Lovely stuff, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. We have been live now for it'll be close to 4 hours. Yeah, 3 hours and 56 minutes. So thank you to everybody who's come in, watched. We've had Gary, we've had Crazy Jop. Thank you both for coming in. It does mean a lot when you guys come in. And yeah, let's get everything shut down. There we are, the lovely end of flight music. So flight time was 12 hours, 3 hours and 12 minutes according to Microsoft Flight Sim. And I've got flight time here, real flight time of 3 hours and 8 minutes, block time of 3 hours and 29 minutes. We covered 3,172 nautical miles. We landing rate, according to this, was 190, so 11. I'm going to say about 100 feet per minute. And we landed at a speed of 162 knots. Little bit slow, I think. Don't know. But yeah, that was it. Kennedy to London Heathrow. We'll get that one off, and we'll get this one off, and then the aircraft should go to. Aircraft doesn't want to go to bed. It's a bad plane. There we go. Lovely. Thank you very much, guys, for coming in, and we shall be live again at some point tonight. We'll be doing Glasgow or Edinburgh to Stornoway. So I hope to see you guys then. And if you did enjoy this, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.